This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Da, 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 da. Or another weapon. I feel like if you get too far apart, you risk entering Shrek territory. I know how he feels about you being in his territory. You wanna know the scariest thing about this Halloween season? It's the fact that you haven't nailed down your Halloween costume yet. Spooky, but never fear because, as always, the thrift store is here to help. So today I'm going to focus on making some last-minute office-friendly costumes. Let's see how many we can put together for 30 bucks. It's the tiniest vest I've ever seen. Also, here's one of my favorite thrift tips for you. These curated Halloween collections don't only have costumes. Sometimes they have really cool vintage pieces sprinkled in. So even if you're not looking for a costume, take a peek through. You never know what you're going to find. What is this? I love it. It's kind of giving Lydia from Beetlejuice. So tiny. I would wear this. I personally like to go sport mode and look in the rest of the store for pieces that could be Halloween-y. Let's just allow the spirit of the thrift store to guide us. I mean, when I am looking through the rest of the clothing, I like to start in the dresses because oftentimes you can find a whole costume in one dress, or like the base of a costume. For example, I'm a ladybug. You can't tell me I'm not a ladybug. Your friendly neighborhood swamp ogre, Amanda Bynes in that one episode of The Girls Room. You know what I'm talking about. I'm really just looking for single pieces that scream a certain costume to me. I'm not trying to go for anything intricate this year. We're going for ease, simplicity, things that I already have in my closet that I can just zhuzh up a little bit, and suddenly we have a frog costume, you know? Oh, spoiler alert, I guess. I'm trying to find the pajamas, because I feel like we could make like a cool haunted doll or ghost costume with some silky pieces. Okay, so usually people go like very old-fashioned with the ghost costumes, but what if we went like a little vintage starlet ghost or Bride of Frankenstein while she is doing her hair in the morning? I know that's got to be a feat of science and physics. Just have to hope they fit. I forgot this thrift store was haunted. How appropriate. I'm also on the hunt for two specific items. 1, Magic 8 Ball. 2, Halloween mug. I realized I didn't have a Halloween mug today, and it actually upset me, and I think I need to get my priorities straight. Oh my gosh. I love this. Naruto pants. You guys know how I like to Naruto run. Whoa. I wish I checked out this location last week. They have so much Halloween stuff. What do we think? My battery's flashing. Let's see if I can find a Halloween mug before you die. You get to live to see another day. Congrats. We're on my phone now, and I think I found what I needed. Do the thrift gods love me? Who are your sources? I just want to talk. I can't believe I found this. Perfect. Oh, God. Thanks, Lynn's doll. Do not. Walk away, walk away, walk away. Okay, two-piece set. Da, 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 da. Ow, da, da, da. Let's craft. So, listen, I found a Halloween mug, and yet there remains a hole in my soul and my heart, never to be filled by materialistic gains. But it does help. I've got a list of costumes that I can put together using the couple pieces that I found thrifting today, plus items from my own closet. This was a really fun exercise. Kind of just going in with an open mind, seeing things like this little blueberry pincushion. It's so cute. And thinking to myself, I could be a blueberry for Halloween, and maybe I should be a blueberry for Halloween. However, there are a couple costumes that need just a tad, a teeny dibble dab of crafting. Now you might hear crafting and say, I'm not a craft master, Kathleen. I can't handle this, and I would like you to reconsider your capabilities. We're literally just gonna be using felt, some glue, maybe some hand stitching. Easy. I still can't believe I found this Magic 8 Ball. You don't see one of these every day at the thrift store, but I just knew. Also, during a different thrift trip, I picked up this blue bouncy ball. Actually, it's a silver sneakers ball that I was like, maybe I can paint it to be like a Magic 8 Ball. Found one, and guess what this gets to be? A blueberry. I live such a charmed life. So, we're gonna start with the costume. My main costume for the year. I'm gonna be PaRappa the Rappa. the rapper. And if you're not familiar with the 1997 rhythm-based PlayStation 1 video game protagonist, he is me. I am him. And guess what? His costume's super easy. Beanie, blue shirt, baggy jeans, sneakers. I had all those things, except the beanie, which you saw me grab last week. A lot of you guessed correctly about what it was for, and I told you that would gain you a sweet little sniff sesh. So all we have to do is make this patch. It's just a frog. We're just gonna make the patch out of felt, sew it on the hat, become PaRappa. Ascend. If this ain't the easiest craft you've ever experienced, I don't know what to tell you. Did I just freehand the perfect bean shape? Well, some might say I'm an artist. Here comes the hard part. Frog.
And while the crafting continues in the background, let's take a quick break from the video to talk about today's sponsor. Oh, me and Squarespace, we've got history. Back in college, I built my very first professional art portfolio using Squarespace. And it was so easy to showcase my art and make it look like I knew what I was doing without being a web designer. And it's only gotten better since then. With Fluid Engine, you can start with an already gorgeous template and customize every detail using this super intuitive drag and drop technology. And let's talk about those templates. I'm currently using Montclair to build an updated portfolio site, and it's looking great. Wait, what is that? An online shop? You weren't supposed to see that. But now that I've mentioned it, you can sell your products whether physical, digital, or service-based. Squarespace has you covered. And if you want to know more about my super secret online shop, well, you're just gonna have to keep your peepers peeled, aren't you? So while we wait, check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/kathleenillustrated to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using the code kathleenillustrated. Now, on with the show.
About to make the most perfect circle of all time. Am I a god? First, I'm gonna just tack the eyeballs to the frog. And the only clue I have is, gorilla strength. Gorilla, meet frog, forever. Okay, not gonna lie, a lot of trial and error with this guy. He looks a little rough, he needs a little shape up. Get this frog some shape ups. It's very cute and also very wonky in an endearing way, right? I have to hand stitch this bottom because on the underside there's this Under Armour, which is literally armor because it broke my needle. Should I have hand stitched this entire thing? If I did it again, I would say yeah. Will I redo it? Absolutely not. Who is this for? Me. Thus, we do not redo. We simply move on.
I come to you with wet hair. I hope that's okay. Everyone's like, oh, your curly hair and bangs, so cute, so pretty. Marry me, marry me. Don't forget, with wet hair, you just look like Paul Dano as the Riddler. Gotta stay humble. I mean, from a distance, it's cute. Up close, it's cute too. It just has a lot of character. So our key piece for our PaRappa outfit, costume/cosplay, is complete. Now all we have to do is go collect our other pieces and put it all together. Our next last minute office friendly costume. Any guesses? Frog. That's right. All you need is a green article of clothing or a green outfit. I found this gorgeous vintage, I don't know if it's like a dressing gown or like a driving coat. It's pretty thick and structured, which makes me think that you're supposed to wear it outside. So cool. This will be our key piece, and all we need to do is make a little headband with some frog eyeballs on it. Easy peasy. Do you see that? That's too cold. We've got children's headbands. What is this? A headband for ants? It's not funny. I was thinking I could cover this in green felt, but I think I just want to keep it black and just add the eyeballs. Now it would be even better if I made it in such a way that I could slide them on and off. Let's do that. This is the idea I'm going for. A bit of a karopi, cartoony energy. So first of all, let's see how big we should make these guys.
got our 4 greenies, our 2 whiteys. And now I'm trying to decide what size to make the pupil. Like this big? Oh, got you. Cute. Next step, we're gonna make a frog eyeball sandwich. So we're gonna stuff these. That means we have to put 2 together with the eyeball in the middle. We're gonna sew around just the curved part, keep this open so that we can flip it inside out. Let's see how it turned out. Just gotta be patient and gentle. 2 of my strongest qualities. Wait. Next, I gotta make a little sleeve that will slide over the headbands. I feel like if you get too far apart, you risk entering Shrek territory. I know how he feels about you being in his territory. That feels pretty good. Got my little sleeves. Perfect. I'm in a little bit of a conundrum on how to attach these ears. I don't even know. And when you don't even know, you ask your friend Hot Glue for help. 3, 2, 1. Ow! 1 word. So cute. All right, on to the next. Y'all don't freak out. Okay, now you can freak out. I feel like a vampire princess. Today we're working on the costume that I think I'm most excited to make because I've never made anything like this before. Today we're gonna make our Magic 8-Ball costume. How's this gonna go today? Let us know. This ball sucks. What does this even say? Signs point to yes. That's my favorite one. All you need for this costume is some sort of black article of clothing, some paper, specifically thicker paper, and some way to attach said paper to your article of clothing. Now, if we wanted to go really simple, we could just wear the black dress, carry this around as a prop, and say, you're a Magic 8-Ball. But I want to go one step further and create an actual Magic 8-Ball on the front of the dress that works. We're gonna make a spinner. Kind of like this. You might have seen this like in greeting card. So when we spin it, we'll get different fortunes. Is this inviting people to touch us and spin our spinner? No, we demand spinner consent in this house. So I've never done this before, but I think I have a plan. To start, we need circles. 2 black ones, one slightly smaller than the other. You can see it's like just slightly smaller. For the bigger one, we need to cut the window that's gonna reveal the smaller one with our Magic 8-Ball answers on it, so that when we turn it, an answer will be revealed, and there will be 6 of them. I made like a rough 6 pizza slices on both. I'm using like Bristol board as the backing to these construction paper circles because I want them to be really firm. And this is a misprint I made of a pet portrait I did, and it's very spooky. I'm gonna cut basically half of this out of our big guy. Mark the edges on the black where those 2 green lines are. Remove it, and then do a quick little notch cut. So now, when we spin our spinner, answers will be revealed. Now we make some custom responses. You don't have to design them and print them. You could handwrite them. I just can't help it if graphic design is my passion. It's not. Cut them out. I specifically meant to make it so that these would be like this, so they'd fit in here better. But no, I made them like this. Just like my attitude. We gotta turn things around. I fixed it. Now you just gotta glue them like sharp little blue pepperonis. And just make sure they fit within your little pizza slice on the back. Should be fine. Okay, we got all our pieces. Top layer, kind of looks like a lily pad. I made this just with a pin. Then we've got our spinner. You okay? We've got our little nail. Gonna go through here. Okay. We've got a little Magic 8-Ball! So cool. Isn't it so pretty out here? I wanted to come outside. It's turning out to be the most quintessential Ohio fall day. So let's talk about blueberries, okay? First of all, blueberries. That's me shoveling blueberries into my mouth. Same goes with little tiny tomatoes. I just love these round juicy boys. Anyways, I think this is gonna be really simple. And have I already said how excited I was to find this? Because I need a pin cushion. Your girl has no pin cushion. She likes to pretend like she knows how to sew, but we really need to augment the illusion with the proper tools, you know? So this will be used in real life, but for now, I'm gonna be just a little fascinator. And all I'm gonna do, I think, is pin this really cute gingham ribbon that I can tie like under my chin. And we're golden. Is this giving Daffy Duck? I don't know who of y'all have played Disney Dreamlight Valley, but when it first came out and Donald was available, they like messed up his anger levels and made him extremely angry all the time. So you'd be like across the map and you'd just hear him screaming from the beach constantly. Where are my gamers at? Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it's giving Donald Duck. Also, I think like the ribbon is cute. It's a little Lolita vibe, but I'd have to like pin this to my hair because it just wants to go, you know. Also, I feel like such a little lad who does love berries and cream. Let's go find my outfit. Berry. Listen, you can't tell me that I'm not cute. It's not allowed. Also, I have a projectile weapon. You gotta love a good prop with a costume. We love a little interactivity. And also, if you're a little bit socially awkward, it gives you something to do with your hands. Think fast! I would never. I also don't want to break my camera. But also, I would never. Is the hat situation totally situated? No. But if it falls off, it can also just be a cute little purse. Or another weapon. One of my favorite things about this costume is that I didn't walk into the thrift store thinking, I want to be a blueberry for Halloween. I just let the finds lead me and inspire me. And honestly, aren't those the best costumes? Move over, strawberry shortcake. Blueberry strudel is here to take your man. I also have these blue gloves that I thrifted a while ago. Now let me wow you with my early 2000s fushigi ball choreography. I got it. Hold on. Oh, that's enough. And now we enter frog territory, which happens to just be another monochrome outfit, this time green instead of blue, plus a prop to land on your final super easy, office-friendly, last-minute costume. I didn't even do this intentionally, but there's like a nature motif in my outfit with the flowers and the mountains, and I feel like that is very frog of me. I don't know what it is about a frog that makes me like them so much, but it just feels right. These guys are silly. They're slimy. Well, are they slimy? Sometimes, I guess. And they're green. Also, sometimes only. I could have bought this headband online off of like Temu or Amazon, but it wouldn't be nearly as cute or filled with love. So if you want to copy this outfit, put on your best green duds, pattern clash, because that seems like a very frog-like thing to do, you know, camouflage. And when you go to the Halloween party, give them one of these. Did she just stick her tongue out at me? Yeah. I'm a frog. Want to make it a couple's costume? One of you has a more green color palette, one has a more brown color palette. Suddenly you're Frog and Toad. My OTP. On to the next. So is this costume kind of just like putting a hat on a hat? A little bit, but say it with me. We love interactivity, we love a prop, and let's give a little commotion for this dress. It's vintage, has shoulder pads, it's perfect. There's someone watching me. Hello? During my thrift trip, I found this swimming parka, and paired with my bat ears from last year, I'm truly living my vampire dreams right now. So easy, very cute. And my last costume, that is so simple. All you need is a fuzzy sweater, some socks, and some crappy rabbit ears. That's right, we're gonna be a dust bunny. I know, it's genius. Would you consider a dust bunny a mythological creature? A cryptid? I'm gonna go cryptid. This costume is one of the simpler ones that you could really throw together right before your first Zoom meeting of the day or before you head to the office. Also, this was originally Kashi's idea for a costume, and I stole it. So thank you, Kashi. Such a generous soul. Oh no, my nose. Well, 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 well. What'd you think? Okay. Did you come out of this video knowing what you're gonna be for Halloween? Do you still have no clue? Kashi, bro, I know you're a baller, but show us some tricks. Oh, hell yeah. If you still have no idea what you want to be, then might I interest you in a little thrift store trip and just go in with an open mind. Maybe you'll find a blueberry pincushion. Maybe you'll find the perfect hat for your favorite childhood character. Whatever you choose to do, I hope you'll share it with me over on Instagram if you'd like to. I would love to see it. You can catch me over there at kathleenillustrated, and I'll be back next week with another fall-centric video for you. If you enjoyed your time here today, then you might consider subscribing if you'd like. I'm okay if you do it, as long as we don't hit 1 million, because that's too many. But thank you for 60,000. We hit it last week. This time last year, we hit 2K, and my mind was blown that that many people would want to hang out with me every week. So the fact that quite a few of you have joined since then, it's humbling, it's exciting, it's not scary. I'm not scared of you. And I love this little corner of the internet that we've built, so thank you for being here. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Don't forget, you can head to squarespace.com/kathleenillustrated to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using the code kathleenillustrated. If you want more Halloween-y content from me, you might want to check out my Halloween costume video from last year. Or if you missed last week's video where we thrifted for Halloween decor, that's a good option too. I'm gonna boogie on out of here. I love you. You're stinky, and have a great spooky safe week. Okay, we got a deal? Okay, bye.